Filling in for David, nobody can fill his shoes, even though he usually does love his Skechers and his Bionic. But anyway, I'm his honey, as we call each other. Filling in for David, our one down big popular items were our Ninja Slushie. Also, last call on our hot pick. That's our authentic gourmet. There's only 500 left. And of course, our today's special value. Before we get into the next item, I want to remind you as I walk over and say hello to our hot dog connoisseur. Oh, yes, hello, Chef Jeremy Parker. Is that we have a holiday weekend. Hi, buddy. They were good dogs.
So good.
They? Oh my gosh.
Delicious flavor.
And we talked about chopping them up, so here we go.
Yes.
What's exciting, Jeremy, is everything at QVC is on 5 easy payments today. So
I love
we're having a holiday weekend deal with this one. So not only is it our 4th of July sale, which extends all weekend long, this is on sale and everything gets 5 easy payments. So another great way and day to shop on air and online. This price goes up and the 5 easy payments leave us at the end of the day. And even though it's one of our newer items, you're already sitting at 4.5 stars. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. And you know,
Chef Jeremy.
Well, the two most important things in any kitchen: cutlery, knives, and cookware. Everything else is a bonus. Choppers, dicers, mixers, slicers, I have them all. You need good knives and you need good cookware. If it's time to replace your knives, like you were saying, things I love about this is if you don't want them in your drawer, this is about 3 inches wide. You get every knife you need in the house, including matching steak knives. And the best part, though, is that every time you pull in your chef's knife, your carving knife, your paring knife, it sharpens it. You see those little slots there? They have knife sharpeners. So I am sharpening this knife so you will always have a sharp knife. A sharp knife is a safe knife. And
do you mind if I do colors really
quick?
quick?
Go ahead.
Chef Jeremy, because I just want you to know we have the most gorgeous colors here. The price goes up at the end of the day. It is a 4.5-star rating. We've never seen it at this holiday weekend deal price. Our price at QVC was great, but it was $74. But the price goes up and the 5 easy payments leave us at the end of the day on a day when everything's on 5 easy payments. So I'm holding the black with gold. Is that not gorgeous? So if you love a sophisticated look in your kitchen, we took all of them out here so we can talk about it, but I wanted you to see how beautiful it is. And then this one, to me, is in that country French. I could see this in my daughter's kitchen in Florida. This is the wood with white. And both my girls live alone. They both have apartments, and they both have said to me recently, Mom, I need better knives.
Yes.
So again, here it is.
And you know, Sabatier goes back to the early 1800s of making knives. They're one of the best that there's ever been. So over 200 years of manufacturing knives. Let me show you what you're going to get in the set, and then I'm going to try and razzle-dazzle you with some cutting skills.
How great is this with the today's special value, too, right?
So good, and even coming up next, my brother Mark Gill coming up. So starting off, an 8-inch chef's knife. That's your workhorse of a knife. That's the knife you're probably going to use for just about everything. Behind it, here's an 8-inch carving knife. Carve a roast, a turkey. If you want to carve your Thanksgiving turkey, this is the knife you use. See how nice and long that blade is. Behind that is a 5.5-inch serrated knife. Some call that a tomato knife. That's my bagel knife. It's really good for rolls and cutting bread. Now behind that is a 5-inch chef's knife. That's your potato knife. That's your carrot knife. See those scallops in the blade? That means that it won't stick when you're going through tubers like potatoes or sweet potatoes. And then a very important 3-inch paring knife. That's your little small knife. Use that for taking stems out of strawberries, for cutting radishes and small things. Always important, our kitchen shears here, those Sabatier shears that we know and love. And then, of course, to match the set, you get 4 of these matching steak knives that look serrated, but if I flip it around, it's not like a saw. It cuts almost like a straight edge blade. They're not like saws, so it won't shred meat.
Can you imagine going to a friend's house and they bring out a steak or they bring out any protein and they bring that to the table and you're
gorgeous.
Like, are you kidding me? Also, it just hit me when I saw 1810. That's 215 years of history that you're wrapping up in a holiday weekend deal. And you know what, Chef Jeremy? When my girls both said separately, I need new knives, I went on QVC.com. We really didn't have a lot of options when I was looking a couple months ago. This is new. And this is an expiring price, meaning we don't want you to buy it tomorrow or even tonight at 12:01 Eastern time. You want to get it now.
Yeah, right now. And here are those steak knives. And I just want to show you even something like this hot sausage, where normally you would tear that casing. Nothing tears on it. And these, you don't have to sharpen these like a regular knife. But let me go back back to the main ones.
Can I help?
Yeah, here. Let me just hand that to you right there.
I always say I'm the mom here today, so I'm always like, what do I need to write up? What do I need to help? By the way, 200 just went out the door.
Yeah.
Are you presenting these later on today?
This is it for me. This is it for me today.
Only presentation of the day, and the price goes up, and the 5 easy payments go away at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I mean, see how nice
Look at it
and
going
long.
through this ham.
And again, every time this goes in and out of the block, it is sharpening that knife. So let me just do this real quick. I'm going to give it a quick little wipe off. Of course, you want to hand wash your knives at home.
Sure.
It'll keep them nice and fresh and brand new. But when I put this in here, take a look here. You see that? It is sharpening right there. If I pull this out.
Let's be quiet for 1 second, and
Let me pull this out so you can see it.
My mic will pick it up.
There you go. Listen.
That's sharpening.
And that's a ceramic V sharpener that will sharpen all of your kitchen knives like
Look at
that.
that.
It is awesome. This one the same way. I'll pull this out. And again, this is your carrot knife. This is your small, if you just want a small chef's knife. Here's what I love about this. You ever do a potato and you kind of get halfway through and it gets stuck and you gotta like push it through. So because those scallops, those little, you see those little right there, kind of dimples in the blade, it helps to just pull through.
Look at how that goes through.
This is a hard, raw potato. And it pushes right through there, no problem. I could even hold this up.
I want to do colors again because one is on a big lead. And you know, my mom worked for many years in many different careers as a master degree nutritionist. I always brag on her. She was a woman of like the 90s and the 40s.
Awesome.
But she ran one of the biggest kitchens at a hospital in Philadelphia as a very young dietitian. And she used to say to me, Janie, a sharp knife is a safe knife. It's the dull knife that's the one that's going to give you an issue. This is the black and gold. And Tony, this is the one, right, that's the most popular. We only have 1,100 left in the black with gold, and we've had nearly 400 ordered. Remember, this price and the 5 easy payments leave us at the end of the day. The one that's really fresh and pretty, I don't know, maybe the black for my daughter in New York and the wood with the white for my daughter in Florida. I'll have to text them. But before the end of the day, dude, because the price is going up at the end of the day, let me get this out of the way. There is the wood with white. Now, you already earned 4.5 stars at QVC.com. You get everything you need here, but Mark Gill wants them too, right, buddy? He's good. Come here. Come on, get him. Come on and get him. I think we need a new group today. Janie and the Hot Dogs. Yeah. I'll be the lead singer. You guys will be my backup.
Janie and the Hot Dogs.
Janie and the Hot Dogs.
I
you
love
think
it.
Janie and the Hot Dogs?